welcome to your reading. So I went ahead and I did your spread already, so I'm just gonna dive right into your reading. So I usually take the first card as the strongest card, and it's the Magician. So you definitely are manifesting something in your life right now. And I feel like in the past there was perhaps someone that didn't take an offer that you had given them with this Four of Cups here. And it made you in this Page of Swords where you were really stalking this person because you were really into them and you were kind of trying to make it obvious that you were interested in them. But they didn't really give you an answer, or they didn't really reciprocate the feelings that you had for this person. But I feel like it was like a toxic cycle that you are going through or had gone through, and you are trying to move to calmer waters when it comes to the situation. It's almost like you're trying to move on with your life and trying to forget this person, but they still are in your mind and you still think about them. I feel like you think about them on a daily basis, but not like every minute, but it's you still are curious on what it is that this person is doing or how they're doing rather. But I feel like you're this Queen of Pentacles here where you although that this had happened and you feel rejected in a way, you still have that power within you that you know that you don't have to have this person if you don't want to. But I feel like this person turned you down in a way that it made you question and made you wonder what it was about yourself that they didn't like. But I don't think that that's the case. I feel like this reading is happening for you because the universe is trying to remind you that, it wasn't really about you. It was more about them. I feel like this person that you were giving an offer to, they were very preoccupied and they were dealing with things in their life that, you know, they couldn't allow a relationship to happen. And I feel like the spirit's reminding you that because I feel you were kind of down on yourself about it. But with this Queen of Pentacles, you definitely are bouncing right back up. Like although this person turned you down in a way, you're this Queen of Cups here where, although you were in your emotions, you're still are trying to value yourself and you're trying to um despite this person rejecting your offer, you're still trying to keep your value and your authentic self. But I feel like you really were there definitely is stalking going on. Whether this person is stalking you to see how you're still doing, or you were trying to stalk this person to see what it was that that didn't make them commit to you. But with this Eight of Pentacles and this Two of Wands here, I feel like that's you reflecting on the situation, but then also you reflecting on your next chapter in your life is going to be. It could be doing something with travel, or perhaps this person lives out of a distance and you're thinking about traveling to them, and you're thinking that maybe if I go to them, that then they would give me a chance. um, but let me see what at the bottom of the deck here. The moon, yeah, there you could be dealing with a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. I also see Capricorn, Pisces, water sign. I see Sagittarius. But it doesn't have to be. But there's definitely secrets that you felt were kept from you regarding this person. Like, you felt like this person was closed off while you were really vulnerable and you let yourself out there with this person. But since they didn't really open themselves up, I feel like you found that intriguing in a way because you wanted to find out what it was about this person that they're keeping. And I feel that when someone keeps to themselves and they you know, they don't show their vulnerabilities to someone, it makes someone want to know them more because they're curious on what it is that they're hiding. And I feel like this person was hiding their true self from you because they were kind of scared to be vulnerable in that way. Because perhaps you intimidated this person, and maybe that's why they didn't accept your offer right away because they were intimidated about how vulnerable you are. And I feel like this person wasn't really ready to be vulnerable in that way, or perhaps they do things in a slow motion way where, you know, in order for them to open up or be vulnerable, it takes time. It takes time for them to open up and, you know, tell you personal things about them. And I feel like this person, they viewed you as someone that is completely vulnerable, and you're not afraid to be vulnerable, and you're not afraid of what people think about you. And that's kind of how Aquariuses are. Like they don't really care about what people think about them, and they will just do what they feel is right. And they saw that in you, and they saw that that was intimidating. And that's probably why they were afraid to, you know, take your offer or go with you. Um, with this King of Pentacles here, I feel like this is your energy though. You're you're kind of pulling yourself out of this situation and moving to calmer waters. And you're finding that King of Pentacles within you where you're starting to gain your power back, although this person did reject you in that way. With the Lovers here, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Um, but I feel like since this person didn't accept your offer, perhaps you're manifesting new love in your life with the Magician here and the Lover's card here. Maybe there is someone that you were already interested in despite this person, and I feel like you're possibly manifesting that new person in your life. I don't feel like this other person will come around, unfortunately. Like, I don't want to lie to you and tell you what you want to hear, but that's kind of what I'm reading from these cards. But I feel like once you move to calmer waters and you move on from this person and you allow that new love to come in, you will be the Six of Wands here, where you're standing in your victory and you're finding that happiness within yourself again. But I definitely feel like you view this person as the Empress. Like, you view them as someone that is beautiful, and they have their life together, and you feel like they would be that rock in your life. But I think that's why you're so curious about this person. But yeah, you are at a crossroads when it comes to your feelings with this person, because you're thinking, should I leave this person behind and forget them forever, or should I, you know, continue to stalk them and pursue them and see how they're doing? But with the Seven of Swords here, I feel like you can't trust this person. But I definitely feel like you're manifesting new love in your life. Whether that be like a past person that's coming back or like someone brand new. But I feel like it might be someone that used to be interested in you, and they're kind of waiting for that moment for when you were over this person. And they want to give you like an offer. But I don't know, I feel like you're still stuck in your head about this person that you're so interested in. And it's almost like you want to come to them, give them that offer, and nourish the relationship. But I feel like this person isn't gonna give that to you, unfortunately. Uh, okay. And then, yeah, Eight of Cups, it's about walking away. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to walk away from this person and to move on, because it's not going to be an equal give and take. They're just going to breadcrumb you. Whew. Okay, let me grab some clarifications. Not the best reading so far, but I want to tell you what I see in the cards. But let me see clarifications to get better detail with your situation here. Okay, the Empress, yeah. See, so the Empress came out again. I saw that earlier. Page of Swords. You heavily. Okay, there's a lot of stalking going on here. And I feel like it might be from you because you're so interested and you're so. Um. There's something about this person that you can't get over. But I feel like you feel backstabbed and betrayed. Like you made yourself vulnerable to this person and you view this person as the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles, where you see that perhaps you feel like you can start a family with this person because you trust them that much. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Virgo. But yeah, I feel like you still want to know what is going on with this person. High Priestess. But yeah, you feel like this person, you feel heartbroken because this person was breadcrumbing you. But you will have that epiphany moment where you realize that maybe I need to let this person go and allow my Two of Cups to enter my life. Because if you're still stuck on this person, uh, you're blocking yourself from having a new partner in because you're still so focused on this person and you're still chasing this person. I feel like you're chasing this person, but this person you feel is gonna not give you the time of day. Let me try to get some advice from the universe. I'll pull from the elemental here. Yeah, let me see if there's any advice that they have for you. Okay. But you definitely are trying to find that balance between, you know, letting this person go or allowing them in. So I feel like maybe you still just want to be friends at least. Okay, so you have completion and West, and you have building and atoms. So from these cards, I definitely feel like it has a lot to do with building your foundation. Or it could be like, since this person had betrayed you and backstabbed you, it's about you building your life again and building your confidence again. Because perhaps this person that turned you down or was breadcrumbing you, it really broke your spirits and it really pulled you down. And you didn't like how that felt. And I feel like this is the universe reminding you to pull yourself up and to put yourself back together again. It's like that Humpty Dumpty song, but yeah, so I feel like has a lot to do with you building your foundation, you realizing that and trying to find that balance within yourself and realizing that, like you can't find happiness or you can't find that perfect person, if you keep searching for people that don't want you. Because I feel like this person, they aren't ready to be in a committed relationship. Perhaps they're so focused on their life and trying to build their life before they want to get in a serious relationship. So, um, I feel like Spirit is telling me to tell you that this person, the reason why they aren't coming around is because they are focusing on their life and they don't want to come at you with their problems, which I feel like is a good thing because then they're thinking about you in a way where they don't want to burden you in any way. And then perhaps while this person is working on their life, it's time for you to work on yours. And I feel like there's a lot of triggering going on between you two. Because I feel like you're triggering them in a way where they're fearful of commitment because it's so intense. And they're afraid to commit to something that might fail. And then for you, they're triggering you in a way where, you don't want to feel breadcrumbed or you don't want to feel rejected. And it's making you work on yourself because you want to be that better version of yourself for this person. Wow. Let me grab from the romance deck to get any more advice from the universe. So I feel like Spirit is saying to build on yourself rather than this connection. It's more about like building on yourself for that independence, uh, to benefit yourself rather than putting so much time and effort stalking this person and putting so much effort in trying to make this happen. So you have wedding. This situation involves marriage, and this is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so what I feel from these cards. So this whole reading, I was talking to you about how this person is rejecting you and how this person is not ready, how this person is not giving you the time of day and stuff like that. But I feel like, okay, this is funny because I feel that Spirit is saying that, it will happen very soon and that it's worth fighting for, and it's worth making the effort for this person. But I feel like that, like, if you really want this person to work out with you, then you have to know what you want. Because I feel like perhaps this person feels like you don't know what you want. And that's why they're afraid that if they were to get in a committed relationship with you, if they were to marry you, if they were to be in a long-term relationship with you, they want to know that you know what you want. And they want to know that it's them that you want. Because perhaps you kind of are showing that this person that you are interested in them, but at the same time you have one foot in the door and one foot out because you're saving yourself. So if it is this person that you want and you want that next step with this person, you have to clearly decide that that's what you want. And you have to go with it. And you have to show this person that that is what you want. And I feel like if you put in that work and you really make yourself out there that way, then I feel like that's when this person feels like they can trust you and feels like it's okay to go to the next step with you. But I feel like you're at this mode where you still want to preserve yourself just in case. And this person feels that. And I think that's why they aren't fully committing. So they're just keeping themselves busy and thinking about other things. But I see that they're interested in you. It's just they don't know how serious you are. And Aquariuses tend to be perceived in that way. And I know that you know what I'm talking about. Wow, okay. Very like back and forth with this reading, but I hope that helped you and thank you for watching.